Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you here today. Oh yeah, we're doing a reading on the fluff yet again today. Trip and Wake Tarot, which means it's a Trump reading. Actually, I shouldn't really call it fluff because what's happening is vital in regards to the legal system going forward. These Trump cases are setting a really tight precedence and a legal foundation that will be reflective in the way that government and business is done going forward. So, uh, yes, we are sick of him. Yes, we are, or the whole family. Yes, it feels like flogging this to death. But these cases are actually really important. And as I was getting yesterday, that with the brothers in the stand, that there were answers there that were setting it up for RICO and laundering, which is also setting up for offshore accounts to be accessed and clawed back, and is also setting up a change in the way that international money is actually processed, hidden, tax havens, all the rest of it. It feels like a real foundation reading. So I'm going to have a quick look on the fallout of Trump's reading. Trump being in the stand, he's apparently finished. Ivanka's next off the cab off the rank. It was really his time in the witness stand was incredibly cringeworthy. He was rambling, he was yelling at the judge, he was throwing out all sorts of accusations. Judge Engeron was getting really frustrated and pulled him right up and said, "This is not a political rally. Control your client. I want the answers to the questions, not a 20-minute off the rails rant." He was hurling insults, apparently becoming very tense, and then his lawyers took him to the side and said, "Hang on," and his replies became very terse in the afternoon. Now, what's happening? Letitia James has come out and said it doesn't matter what he throws out; it doesn't change the evidence of the fraud and the evasion. Trump was claiming that the prosecution of Weiselberg, who was proven on 15 accounts to be undertaking fraudulent behaviour, Trump was claiming that the persecution of Weiselberg was vicious and based solely on the fact that he worked for Trump. Actually, he was found guilty. It wasn't because he solely worked for Trump, it was because he was breaking the law. So what's happening now is Trump's lawyers are filing a motion apparently for a mistrial, claiming that the clerk has inappropriately influenced the trial. What bit about the clerk? The fact that Trump and his team disclosed the clerk's, that was my daughter dropping something, disclosing the clerk's personal details and Instagram account. What bit about the clerk? Anyhow, not going to have a look at that. I'm just going to have a look about, first of all, did Trump's time on the stand. I'm thinking Rico, so let's have a look. Come on down. Sorry about the long waffle at the beginning. King of Cups. Right, this is definitely not Trump. This is very much keeping the cool. This is the diplomat, the negotiator, the emotionally mature. I'm going to call this Judge Engeron. He really kept his cool. He was getting frustrated, understandably, but he really kept his cool and he's sticking to the letter of the law. So this is the signifier. What have we got here? The magician. Challenged by the attempted manipulation. Foundation about money. I asked about RICO charges, which is racketeering on the international level, and I'm thinking yes, but we've got the ship crashing on the rocks here. So this is what I'm getting. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, I love it when they let me know what a particular card means. I know the by rote meanings. This is about having to make a decision about the money, but it's a difficult decision because he's walking on the tightrope and all the rest of it, about which ship to bring into harbour and which ship to let crash on the rocks. But my boys are very much telling me that this is Trump trying to deflect from the overseas money, and I suspect he knows that's coming, that is going to be investigated, because we've got both ships here floundering, floundering on the high seas while he's hopping around on one foot and juggling. In the past, yeah, this harsh truth has come forward for them. He's not coping with it very well. It's a harsh truth, and he's literally going to find with his back up against the wall in regards to the volumes of information. He's hanging on to his one stick, but he is being hemmed in by all the rest. So he's sticking to his story. He's sticking to his story. Don't let the truth get in the way. But he cannot deny all the truth that is coming forward. Here we have the courts, the legal system, the authorities with the guru in the near future. Externally for Trump, emotionally overwhelming. For those that have watched me for a while, I keep getting that he's going to blow a valve. Um, the pressure of all this is going to get too much. This Trump org case really is for him, even though the other cases of treason and selling secrets and stealing documents and trying to overturn elections and stuff, to him that's just waffle on the side, and he just literally just poo-poos it away, whereas this case is the one that really cuts to the core of who he is. So I do see that he's going to find himself really emotionally overwhelmed by this one. Okay, especially with Ivanka. Internally, he's going to be stopped in his tracks. Internally, actually, I might have a look at his health in a minute. Hopes and fears, this is the abuse of the truth, stealing of the truth, the lies, etc., the win at all costs by manipulating and stealing. But the outcome for him is judgment. It's going to be seen and heard. Big judgment. There are money trails here, and we have legislation coming to the fore. The all-seeing cat in the foreground, keeping everything grounded. Legislation coming forward. I'm drawn to the sun that's on the back of the chair there, as it is a dawn of a new day. There is strength with these two lines. There is legislation coming forward in the face of these secrets that are going to be revealed and exposed. That will be rebalancing. There's a rebalancing coming here, and a tower moment. So breaking down of old structures so that it can be rebuilt anew. The infighting that's going to go on within the ranks, within the siblings ranks, is what I'm getting there, because there is this hidden secrets that they don't want revealed that are going to come out. Ill health. I was going to say force the Trumps into retreat, but I'm just really getting this is ill health about the amount of information that's going to come forward. About the amount of information that's going to come forward. Intellectual restriction, because there is strength in exposure. Russian money here, as I got reminded by some of my beautiful viewers, it wasn't that long ago that Eric Trump was saying we don't need banks, we've got Russian money. Russian money here, disappointment at what's being brought forward in regards to the past, which is causing him extreme anxiety. Do not underestimate. And complete and utter downfall of the Emperor. Wow, that went somewhere I didn't expect it to go. Well, I did expect it to go, but I didn't expect it to go today. Um, yeah, there's going to be information. Now, this case is a civil case. I fully understand it's a civil case. There's all they can do is fine, charge. They can seize assets, force liquidation, but there's no prison time in this particular case. But what's coming out of this information is going to be leading to. I'll just ask three cards, please, which you know is not the three cards. There is strength in this truth that is going to cut through this emperor, lordy energy. I don't know whether any of the subcontractors he ripped off from in the past are going to be able to make a claim against the assets. It'd be nice if they could, but he would really. We've got here the lies are going to come to the surface and force and be exposed and forced to walk away. Right, come on, let's give us a shuffle. Does Trump fear, just three cards, does Trump fear that what is going to come out is going to lead to RICO charges, laundering charges, overseas, the overseas money being clawed back? Let's have a look. Any of the above? I think it's doing his head in. The knowledge is doing his head in. The information that is coming out is really now. This is the internal infighting. Yeah, he's not in a good spot. We've got the siblings here, the spawn, if you want to call them this. This is also what the siblings have revealed. Disappointment in the harvest, reaping what has been sown. Literally, this feels like what I'm getting when I look at this card is the gloominess at looking at the money literally disappearing in front of his eyes. The family here, the family, an offer being made. You know it's never three cards and walking away. A lot of emotion here. I'm asking about the RICO charges. There is information going to be brought forward. Secrets about the money for Trump, all that's going to, the truth is just really going to wound something badly in regards to this. It's going to bring about an ending of the emperor as he tries to defend himself and his poor choices in the past. His choices that were based purely on greed and addiction and lust for power, etc. I won't have a look at his health today. I might have a look at his health after Ivanka starts to testify. He's not feeling well. Now, reports came out that he was totally clued, could remember transactions that happened decades ago, but was being vague on recent transactions. For those that know dementia, know that they can't remember where they put their car keys down, but they can remember the birthday party they had when they were 8. It's that sort of energy. Yeah, he is worried. He is worried. There's truth going to come out. It's going to hit him really badly. They're just the same old cards as usual. Okay, let's see how it plays. Love to you all. Take care.